Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Aries here with a video. So anyways, I wanted to do a quick video for 12/28/2014. This morning or last night, I kept going on and on and on. I got one chapter of the Bible done, two chapters of the Book of Mormon, and I got many chapters done in the Quran. I'm only 101 pages to go on the Quran. Then I might start after the Book of Mormon, the Gnostic Gospel, or the Gnostic Bibles, I should say, the Gospel, This will be very interesting. It's in large print, too, so I could read it. And then I need to email my friend about some Taoist and Confucian books that are done. So, anyways, Cigar Dog, you asked a question. I'm going to answer it. You asked about Mr. Aaron, if he'll do one. He'll do one probably with his goodies on Living Simply and Fun, probably tomorrow. Sorry. I had hot peppers for dinner, so my nose is kind of bleh. I had a spicy lentil soup. I got a Living Simply and Fun video for Josh, if he's watching this, for you directly. I'm going to try to get Aaron in the video, but if he doesn't, he doesn't. So, anyways, the crap coming out. So, anyways, my apologies. So, so I got out of bed today. And I'm not even out of bed. I'm laying there, and it's nice and toasty in my place. I slept mostly on top of the covers because it was just so warm last night in my place. Because the neighbor next door, and the neighbor downstairs, because I'm in between all three, they use their heat a lot, so it could be sweltering in the hundreds in my place. So I'm just like, ah. So I woke up, and I hear my dog bark. So I'm like, so Aaron comes in and goes, hey, the dogs know I need to go potty. I'm like, I'm just about to get out of bed. I'm just about to wake up. He thought I said, I'm just about up and woke up. No. Finally, he leaves. I'm sitting on the computer answering emails and business things and going through Facebook again because we have too many Facebook people sending me messages basically wanting me to add them as a friend for, what do you call it? Add them as a friend. And it's like, I don't know you. So I basically said, piss on it. I'm not going to have 300 requests in the morning. So finally I decided to go no. And then half of these people are guys from a Arab country or Asian country. Aaron says it could be a hacked account. But anyways, turns around and decides to use men's profile pictures, and it says add him, approve him as friend. I'm not approving someone as a friend who uses a woman's picture. Now, a transgendered person's fine, but a non-transgendered person shouldn't be just sitting there. And then when you do get one that's a girl, you get a girl. When you get a girl, they say, oh, show me your boobies. First thing they do in a private message. It's like, no, man. So anyways, so I finally got done, and I was having my third cup of coffee, and I get an email from Aaron after I sent him one almost ready to go, and he says, oh, you're trying to avoid me. I said, stop being paranoid. I was answering emails, so I got over to Aaron's place, and we started arguing. Not about anything in particular. It was about his dental work and how Medicare pays for sex changes, yet they should be paying for dental work, and he went into a rant and tirade. I got up, looked in his face, and he says, never do this to me again, is what I said. I said, now you listen, sir. I said, there is ways of doing to get your dental work done. You just got to have faith. He's just like... So finally, once we got it done, we discussed the medically necessary sex changes and breast augmentation and facial feminization. When we got done, Aaron says, oh, I think the soup's ready. And he pours a little bit, and he goes, nope. So we left in the crock pot, went out, and we had a cigar. Well, when I came over, we went out and had a cigar. We came back, same thing happened. It wasn't ready, so we went out and had another small one. I had one about yay big, about 3.5 inches. Got back, still not ready. So we waited around 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It was done. We had dinner. And then Aaron's like, So Aaron looks at the pot, and he says, I'm going to let this cool off. Then I'm putting the insert of the crock pot into the fridge. and then tomorrow we'll have soup for dinner. I said, okay. He said, we got 5 meals out of our turkey this time because it was a bigger turkey. He said, now, all we got to do is do pot pies or pizza on Tuesday, defrost the ham on Tuesday. We'll have ham Wednesday, and he says ham Wednesday for New Year's Eve. Ham and bourbon. Woohoo! Then we were talking about the phone thing, and he's like, oh, I got to get a phone here. And I said, I'm already buying a phone. All he's got to do is keep it mostly with him, unless we're traveling. Then it goes into my little Percy. He's like, you going to get matching shoes with your Percy? So, anywho. The other reason Cigar Dog is he doesn't want to talk about his loot, that Christmas loot, is because he doesn't want to get discriminated against or attacked by Cindy 1981 or Cigar Addict or that Johnny guy. So he's like, Now, if it's on Living Simply Fun and he does his loot thing with a backpack and brings it over, then that's fine and dandy. I mean, that's good and dandy, you know. I think I covered everything for Christmas, minus I forgot to mention in yesterday's loot drop that I got 27 cigars and samplers, including a very rare set of Padron serial numbers, the 85th anniversary, the 80th, and the 40th. So I'll be smoking those for New Year's. Woohoo! And CIO Vision as well. We don't talk about that much. And then I got a Padilla serial number. So I got serial number Smokies for it. The other thing I forgot to mention is my friend, the newspaper reporter friend, gave us this with a bag of Hershey Kisses, mint truffles. Oh, they were so good, I wanted more. We gotta go find it before they sold out. Then, the bag serves a second purpose. It holds my Koran, which, by the way, I'm almost done with the Koran. So, I'm very happy about that. The Koran is a very good book, actually. We were talking about the Koran today in Islam rules or Sharia law in Malaysia, because I have someone close to me in Malaysia, and I was talking, me and him were talking about homosexuality, acts, transgender, and gays, and how they actually get punished over there with up to 20 years in prison, and they get lashings or whipped or, hit for being transgender, gay, lesbian, or bi. So it's very, he's like, I'm not going to that state. So even if you're post-operative and you're with a guy, they basically either will deport you or put you in prison and lash you and then deport you after your 20 years. So it's not a state or country I will be going to. So anyways, I got some business emails out there. I got to send some business emails out tonight. I got to sit down at my writing desk tonight because Wednesday's coming up and Thursday night is payday. Aaron's like, woohoo, do. So we'll pay our rent on Thursday. We'll go into town Thursday. After we go by the grocery store, you got to get 2 turkeys, some toilet paper, and a few minor things, shaving cream for my legs, and then we'll go on the bus to Ephrata to get things done. Following Monday, 7 days from tomorrow, I go to the Social Security office to do business about changing my gender marker, which is really going to be cool. So I'm very happy about that. So I'm excited. My ID is already saying female, so there should be no trouble with it because, well, it's my state ID. So yes. Anyways, I wanted to share that with you all. I'm very excited about the things coming up. So tonight, after this video is uploaded, I will be going to have another cigar with Aaron, and we're just gonna chat. We're not talking about transgendered issues. That's water under the bridge. He got upset. He's like, "The every Chinese get everything." Well, my opinion is this: is after today's email, I'm going to look into transgendered surgeries a lot more because for you cigar addict, you said go for it if I can get it done. I've talked to a GRS doctor, gender reassignment surgery. I also talked to a doctor about breast augmentation for bigger, which can do bigger. And then I've talked to what do you call it? Our breast implants, and then I've talked to someone about facial feminization. So those emails should come in Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. Now they might come in next after the 3rd or after the 5th because that's when they're all back to work. So we'll know how that works. You know, living 16 years, I'm just so excited to finally get complete, you know, and be complete. And then I won't have any problems with the bathrooms or other issues. You know, I got to talk to my doctor next month. I look forward to seeing what happens. For some of you, a recap, I went in with the trans equality letter, dropped it on her. I had to play You Dropped a Bomb on Me, the song on Facebook, because it was just hilarious. Her reaction was like, she was standing strong and then she slumped over like, it was the funniest thing. And then Aaron talked and talked and talked, but 15 minutes of my appointment was about his problem. So she says, make an appointment. He's like, yeah, okay. I figured since I'm in with Rita and you're my doctor too, I can brief you. And she's like, yeah. Then she tried copying. She said she copied the referrals they have for surgeries. Then she wanted to give them back to me. And I said, no, these are your copies. It's like she didn't want to take the referrals. So I put in a little note in for them to give it back. So she's like, okay. Otherwise, I will make up another set of copies at the library again. It's 10 cents to do, or 15 cents, and I will just do that. My newspaper friend who gave me the candy. Oh, she gave me these things. They're like Old Orchard or Liberty Orchard confectionery fruit candies. Oh, they were so good. It took me like 5 days to eat them. Aaron's like, yeah, I took mine in 2 days. I'm just like, candy. So we also decided we're going to go with either the Motorola E or the Motorola G. The E would be more preferable finance-wise because we don't need a front-facing camera for Skype, and that's something that I'm very stoked about. I really don't want the front-facing camera for Skype because I find Skype to be useless on a mobile phone, even if it's got some good reception, you know. So we've also discussed getting a printer because we have to print things out, not just for me, but for Aaron's research for dental work. So with all that said, you know, it's all, how can I say, all gravy, so, you know. But yeah, I got some business emails to do tonight before bed. I got some letters to write out before bed. I got to sit down and actually write some out and drop them in the mailbox on the 3rd. For some of you also, I got to email the right doctors. I got to write a game company. I got to write a crossbow company or two. And then I got to write fly fishing companies. And I'll have all my business letters out for January. I'm also buying Christmas cards in January and a couple Amazon gifts for Aaron to put into the Christmas chest for 2015. Christmas will be done early. I also am waiting for the company because I've ordered the 2 rings and I'm very excited about them, as you guys know. I'm very excited about it. And, you know, it was very inexpensive and I just paid shipping and handling. It's a program I'm on, so I got to submit the cards back, so I don't get charged for X amount per month. No, it depends on what they have, you know, but I'm just very happy, you know. The bill's going to be going out, which, by the way, all the bills have come in except for 3. The electric bill, which I'm kind of worried about. The electric bill, because I don't know what it's going to be. It's been kind of cold at night, so I've been having my heater run, so I'm worried about that. And then the other thing that bothers me is the medical doctor bill didn't come in. I got a piece of paper, so all I got to do is scratch out something, put in a number, and send it off. So if they don't like my doodlings on the bill part, oh well. Because we had to call to find out what happened and why and etc. Because I claimed the bill was paid off. They claimed it wasn't, but they only sent the bill like 3 days after the election. So I paid like $20 on it. And then the next month it said it was going to collection. So I was like, what the hell? So we went and talked to the lady. The lady said, oh, don't worry about it. Just pay the amount you agreed next month in January. It's all good. Good. Then I didn't get my prescription drug coverage yet either, which really irks the crap out of me. So, you know, I'm hoping the doctor has some resources because, you know, I told her, you know, she's dealt with me for over a year now as a transgendered person. And since Medicare pays for surgical procedures, then she's going to be having to dig deep and to get some stuff done. So, the other thing is not the doctor, What else was I gonna say? So we got things moving for that. Phone coming, printer coming. We got to get printer paper again, I think, in ink cartridge. But the old printer is dead. The new printer will be tossed in there, and if it dies within 4 months, we'll allocate more money to buy the same model, because that's what we use. We don't buy anything fancy smancy because it's just toss and dump, when it's dead. So you toss it, you dump and toss, toss and dump sounds better. So yes, next month we're doing more turkeys. Next month we're gonna do prime rib possibly. I also got to sit down and work out something with a company on business. Next month I'm also looking forward to the reviews coming in on the Orvis Recon. I'm trying to look up some information on another fly rod company. I've talked to a fly rod store that sells them because there's very few of them in the country. I just don't know what else to say. Me and Aaron's got to sit down soon and watch the movies together. We've been just, at nighttime I sit down and I write letters and I do things. He's like, oh, I'm going to watch a movie. Oh, I'm going to go to bed. Oh, I'm going to watch a movie. And then, he's like, and the Rita's going to be grumpy. Well, Tuesday's going to be hard on me because Tuesday I get lunch with Aaron because I have to be up early. So I'm going to bed early because I have to be up early, so I'll get 3 to 4 hours of sleep because I'm going to go with Aaron. He wants to go to the food bank, and so I said okay, so I get to get up early. I got an energy drink lined up for you, Cigar Addict, for you, Cindy 1981. The energy drinks, I only drink 1 to 2 of them a month on the days that I have to do my bills and stuff. Oh, yeah, the phone bill didn't come in. That's the other one I was going to say. Phone bill didn't come in. The electric bill hasn't come in. And the medical one and the prescription one hasn't. Everything else is stacked up on the bill thing, ready to go out, already done. At the end of the month, I just sit down with the letters and I make out all the bills and then I throw them all together. So, we'll see how well it all plays out. So with that said, I will keep you informed. If I don't do another video, please have a safe and happy New Year's. New Year's Eve is going to be ham and sides, and we're going to be having whiskey. I got my soda ready to go. I'll be having whiskey around 11 o'clock. That's after our cigar time at the park. Then we're going to sit around and wait till midnight. Then I'm going to stagger and walk the dog, and then take a shower and go to bed. Thursday morning is just Thursday morning, but Thursday evening is going to be fun because it is New Year's Day, and at 10 o'clock at night, New Year's Day, is when the payment goes in for the money. So, woohoo on me. So, anyways, with that said, everyone, I hope you have a happy and safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I also want to say to you all, if I haven't said it already, and if I did, well, I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and have a Happy New Year. Keep looking for my video blogs. Please add and subscribe if you like, post comments, feedback, suggestions. Thank you, and may God bless the world.